My name is Davida Brown, and I'm a chemistry professor here at George Fox University. And actually, I'm an alumna of George Fox University, a third-generation alumna. Three of my four grandparents attended here, my parents attended here and met here, and then I attended here. And also, I'm a third-generation employee. My grandpa worked here, and then both my parents were professors, and now I'm a professor at George Fox. So for me, ending up as a professor at George Fox was always the goal and the dream. I guess not quite always, but once I decided I wanted to be a chemistry professor, this is where I wanted to be. My specific field of chemistry is called physical chemistry. And in physical chemistry, we take the large pieces of chemistry and try to boil it down and look at what's happening at the most intimate level. So I graduated from George Fox University in 2002, and then I went to Stanford for my graduate program. And while I was there, I had a really hard time deciding whether or not it was appropriate for me to take this sort of prestigious PhD and just teach and not really do a lot of research, not cutting edge research. I was in a class in graduate school about science education, and we had a guest speaker one day who was Donald Kennedy, the former president of Stanford University and the editor-in-chief of Science magazine. And he came and said, people think that the only way to do science well is to be a cutting-edge, famous researcher. But I'm here to tell you that teaching science well is doing good science. And that for me was sort of a crystallizing moment, that it was a good career path for me to follow, to go to a small undergraduate institution like the one I graduated from, and if I was lucky, the one I graduated from, and teach science well. The roots of George Fox University are as a Quaker institution, and I grew up in the Friends Church. And one of the things that I think is really important in the Friends testimony is that of Christ in everyone. So what I try to bring to the classroom is an understanding that I am talking to that of Christ of the students. So I try to manifest in my teaching these twin teachings, that teaching science well is doing good science, and I'm trying to minister to that of Christ in everyone through my teaching and through being a excellent chemistry teacher.